Hi, I'm Treasure McKenzie, and I grew up in generational poverty. I'm also a first-generation college graduate, and my first job out of college was at a Chamber of Commerce, where after 12 years, I became the president and CEO. During that time, I attended a Bridges Out of Poverty community workshop, which completely changed my life. It gave me a vocabulary to explain my past that I'd never had before. I knew right then and there that I had to be involved in this initiative. So I started volunteering for their Getting Ahead classes on Tuesday nights. When the local Bridges director retired and asked me to apply for his job, I didn't even have to think twice. I knew that's where God wanted me to be. And that's how I became the director of Muskogee, Bridges Out of Poverty. Bridges Out of Poverty is a community-wide collaborative with a two-part mission. First, we educate the business community and the middle class about the complexities of poverty by offering community bridges workshops. It's important to involve the entire community in our efforts. Training our nonprofit organizations, agencies, churches, banks, healthcare, first responders, police officers, firefighters, and even teachers in the Bridges Out of Poverty constructs is the key. So we're all helping our citizens the same way, using consistent vocabulary and techniques. The Bridges work is all about relationships. People experiencing poverty are driven by relationships, and almost every decision they make is driven by maintaining or keeping them. Relationships are their currency. It's how they solve problems. Low-income families who are struggling to just get by rely on relationships to survive. To address this, we employ the second part of our mission, offering 15-week classes called Getting Ahead in a Just Getting By world. Someone may not want to take an I'm in poverty class, but they are willing to take an I want to get ahead class. Many people think this class is about budgeting, but it isn't. This class is designed to empower people to become their own agents for change. They soon realize that there are so many reasons why they're struggling, and some are beyond their control. They begin understanding how stressful it is to be in the tyranny of the moment, having to deal with the same problems over and over again every day. Living in instability is exhausting, and most people decide they'd like to try something different. This mindset change is brought on by the information provided in the workbook and the class discussions. I think the reason these classes are so effective is because there is no teacher. No one likes to be told what to do. However, when we learn together in a kitchen table style environment, the information is relevant with real-time data. They begin to see why navigating the middle class environments such as courts and schools and healthcare and the workplace can be so challenging. Understanding the hidden rules of the social classes gives them the tools to be more effective when they're trying to get their needs met. Learning to build your own resources, most of which don't even cost you anything, like emotional stability, personal integrity, and motivation, can quickly improve someone's life. They begin to realize that every time they learn something new, they become more stable, and their life gets a little easier. When your life is stable, you can make better choices. You have the luxury of time to plan for the future. We know that for people living in instability, money doesn't flow evenly. We give this stipend to help smooth out someone's week by providing a little extra gasoline or lunch money. Many times, after being told they are the problem for most of their life, participants discover they are now the solution. They get to share real-time problems they're facing with community leaders on the Bridges Steering Committee. Together, we can address policy change with this relevant data. Many communities offer continued support for Getting Ahead graduates in the form of Staying Ahead programs. Some offer additional classes like financial literacy and English as a second language. Some offer dental and vision clinics, microloans, and even car donation programs. This is a great way to bridge the gap between the business community and the families who are trying to get ahead. Success looks different for everyone. We have people who've gone on to get college degrees, pass their naturalization test, become entrepreneurs, and more importantly, many of our graduates have started careers with benefits to stabilize their lives. If we can stabilize a family, we can stabilize our businesses and then our whole community. Bridges and Getting Ahead is not about getting poor people to behave. It's about helping them deal with a reality they don't understand and giving them the tools and encouragement to overcome the barriers to success, because everyone's journey matters.